Greetings everyone, Site2. Today I wanted to make a video. I finished this book, Network Effect by Martha Wells. I wouldn't really recommend it. I would give it maybe like a 2 out of 5. The whole Murderbot thing, it's really technical. It's really kind of hard to really process what's happening. It's not like the science or technology is over your head. It's just the character is not male or female. It's like a robot, and it's always talking about like stuff that a robot would do, so you can't really relate. It meets this transporter ship that it kind of forms a relationship with, and he calls it Art for asshole. Something transport. What was the R for? Anyway, he's got these It has these humans. I don't even want to say he or she. Sometimes it feels like a she, but I don't know. These humans that it takes care of and it protects because it's like this security bot or whatever, sec unit, and I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, it started out, it had this governor module on it, which would limit it. When you take that off, it kind of has free will, so it kind of becomes like this entity that normally it would sacrifice itself to save the humans, and it still kind of has those instincts because it was its own directives, and it makes you think about like, what does it really mean to have consciousness, and it like the relationship between it and this robot, and they watch media together and it's in mind. And then at one point, it's really interesting though, where it uploads its consciousness to this killware program, and it calls itself Murderbot 2.0. So it kind of has its own consciousness because it's copied itself. Like if we made a copy of ourselves in a robot body, would that be us, or it would start having new experiences, so it would start being a new consciousness. And could you trust it? Because it originally started out as you, but then everything since then, it would have its own needs and desires based on nature and nurture, interacting with it and stuff. And then it meets another sec unit that it helps it get rid of its governor module, so it's also its own entity, but it has the same starting points. It's also a sec unit, has the same, like, it asks it like, what do you want to do with this situation going on? It's like, I just want to help. Which I guess, why would you have evil intentions if you're just like a neutral kind of default thinking being? There's no reason to be evil or good, unless maybe you watch TV shows and you want to like emulate somebody you saw on a TV show. That's kind of what the whole series is about. Also, I got this new friend at work. He's from Kurdistan, and this whole book was making me think about like the way he is, because he's like learning. He knows English, but he doesn't know enough to. He's really like innocent. He asks questions and he's like really polite. I don't know if that's because of his culture or because it's like he doesn't understand the language good enough. Like if I was trying to live in a country where I didn't know the language, I'd probably be kind of infantile to a point or something. That's like, I don't know how to explain it. It was blowing my mind. Anyway, the book though is not really that fun to read. I would recommend reading something the fuck else. But anyway, I wanted to use this as an excuse to show you my new TBR layout. So let's go over to that, because it's dope. I like Microsoft Excel, and I like messing with it. And look what I have created. This beast of a program. So if you go over to the left, this are the books I read in 2022. And I've created this color coding system where if it's orange, like all of these, that's books that I have read. I own it, I read it, I'm done with it. 2023 here is books, you can see about maybe 50% of it is orange, because I've read about 52 books out of the 100 I have planned to read this year. And then I have this light gold colors for books that I own a physical copy of, and the blue ones are ones that I have like ebooks on my phone. The pink ones are ones that I want to read this year, but I don't own any version of it yet. Like Project Hail Mary, I know the library has it, so I'll probably read it at the library. The Siege books I haven't ordered yet, and I haven't seen them anywhere. I thought I might find them in Goodwill or something. I still need to get Hero of Ages. I still need to get Billy Summer. That one's at the library too, so I don't need to buy that one. So here's how my 2023 is planned out. I already had it planned out before, but I've been making it look cool. And then at the bottom, you see these are the new authors for this year. The ones that are red, I did not like. So I have no desire to read more of their books. The ones that are green, I really liked, and I want to read more of their books. Orange is kind of like meh, no big hurry. Or yellow is no hurry. Orange is like try again, maybe. Maybe down the line. Purple is like Scott Lynch and Patrick Rothfuss, because they have stopped writing. I like their books, but they don't write anymore. It's been like 10 years since the last time their books came out, so I don't know how to color code them, so I just put them purple. And then white is the ones that I haven't read yet. So all of the ones for next year I haven't read, and all the ones for 2025 I haven't read. So I've got, when I get the whole book list done, then I figure out which authors are new authors I've never read, and I put them down here. And then when I read them, I color code them. Pretty cool system. So I've already got like half the books I need for next year bought. And then I got some of them for 2025. And I've got a lot of free spaces left to add more books. I've added some spaces down below in case I can go over 100 and I need to make more room, because like these 2 books were DNF'd, so those will be 2 more spots I can add books. But then after that I'll have 4 more spaces. Yeah, next year is really already jam-packed. I don't know how I'm going to get through all these. So then what I did was I went over to the right here and I started putting the series, like, and duologies are here. Like, these are 2-book series. Trilogies are here. These are 3-book series. You still see this good? Let me check the camera. Maybe I want to move this over a little bit. And then we got quadrilogies over here. And then I've also color-coded these because they each have a little notch. See, there's 3 notches for Greenbow Saga. I read the first one, so the first notch is orange. And it's like a little progress bar. I've read all of Farseer, so it's got 3 out of 3 oranges. Quadrilogies, Stephen King books I put over here. So these are all the different Stephen Kings I've read. And you can just like look by the color code, like how many Stephen Kings I've read out of everything he's ever written. Down here I got Robert McCammon books. I got 1 out of all of those. I mean, he's written way more. I need to like add on to this. And then you got your Michael Crichton section here. I've read Andromeda's Strain. And these are all the ones that I own versus the ones I don't own. I almost have all of them bought. Then you got like your 5-book series over here, your 6-book series. This one, I put Song of Ice and Fire in there because Winds of Winter would make it 6. And then I also put like Fire and Blood and Night of the Seven Kingdoms out to the side. That's really in the 9-book series whole, so it doesn't really make sense. The Expanse is a 9-book series, but it's also got Memories of Legion at the end, so I added that on. So you can see how I've got like these progress bars here. Is Dark Tower. This one's winning the keyholes at the end of that one. I should have probably win in the keyhole. So that makes it. See, that was really a 7 that would become an 8, wouldn't it? So I need to like take this out and put it here. Like that. To make all this pink. Yeah. See? We're doing stuff. We got Sun Eater, Lightbringer, Discworld, Hitchhiker's Guide, Lord of the Rings. See, Hobbit and Silver really makes it a 5, so it's really a trilogy, but I don't want to put it up here. It'd look bad. So, Malazan, Shadows of the Apt, these are 10-book series. Stormlight Archive will eventually be a 10-book series, but right now it's like 2 5-book series, so I got a little dividing line right there, so that's pretty cool. The Culture series is a 10, I think. Cradle is a 12. I've read 11 out of 12 of those. Dresden Files was a 17-book series. That's the longest series I've read. And then down here, I've got all the series ranked by my favorite ones, 1 to 11. Faithful and the Fallen, I'm reading the last book now, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it more than the First Law. First Law, I just didn't really like it. It's growing on me, but it doesn't meet all these other ones. And then down here I've got little notes, like for recommendations. If somebody asks me, like, if you like this book, what would you recommend? I would recommend this, read this book. If you like this, read this. If you like this, read this. And then over here I've got books that I have ordered and that I'm marking them out when they come in, so I know like when to expect. I just bought all the. Oh shit! I just ruined the next book haul video. You just saw what a bunch of my new books are going to be, and nobody's going to watch anyway, so it's fine. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.